Floral foolishness.
Sports.
Oh yeah.
Fuck
We
yeah.
we here. We there. Jeremy's friends got chains.
Three of them.
All three of them.
And D'Lo.
Oh yeah. So welcome back, the worldwide leader in dumbass sports news.
Um, I'm gonna go back to an oldie but a goodie here and say in WNBA coverage, even though we're not talking about it at all today.
Yeah, not even close. Not even once. Well, okay, once we are. So we
Actually,
could still
weirdly enough,
be.
we actually might not be anymore. Weirdly, ESPN's talking about the WNBA all the fucking time now.
Mm-hmm.
There's an NHL Stanley Cup game, but first, let's talk about WNBA.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty weird. Pretty weird. So we're gonna be talking about a lot of dumb shit tonight.
Facts.
So
Big facts.
thank you for joining us. All while rocking some fine island garb that I believe Wranglers is it was ripped off by a gorilla, the sleeves.
No, I got in a fight with Boss Man D'Lo, my dude.
Mm, yeah. So Bossman D'Lo, I think, is going to be a big part of this. I'm Stotzy's Dragon Wrangler. Opening
Believe it or
statements
not,
is
it's not even my it's not even my Nardo this week. I'm
no.
just channeling some boss man right now.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Biggie sees you. He
Uh,
sees you. All right. Opening statements. What you got for the people?
all right, opening statement. So, a few weeks ago, I was coaching in Howard County, Maryland, and there was a new brewery that opened there. So I was like, screw it, every weekend, got nothing going on, check out a brewery. Check this one out. I go into the bathroom, and in the bathroom, they have basically a poster that breaks down where all the big craft breweries are now owned by. So like, for example, like InBev has bought a bunch of companies. They're all in one category, another one, whatever. But I want to talk about one for a second here because there's a trend with it that I think needs to be discussed because it's really relevant here. So Oscar Blues, Perrin, Squatters, Deep Ellum, Cigar City, and Wasatch Brewery. Do you know who owns all six of those breweries, bud?
Oh, I used to know. I don't know now.
Monster Brewing Company.
Oh
Well,
God.
Monster Energy Drinks.
God damn it.
Monster Beverage Corporation, if you want their technical name. Anyway, I want to talk about these for a second, though, because there's a startling trend once Monsters purchased all of them.
Okay.
So, Oscar Blues has shut down somewhere in the neighborhood of 4 to 5 tap rooms in the past 5 years or so here. Uh, Squatters Brewery is in Salt Lake City. And on a quick Google search, it basically what I could find is that they were sold to Monster, and as of April 12th of 2025, Monster Brewing Company has announced they won't renew their lease on the Salt Lake City brewery. So that one's shutting down. Uh, Perrin Brewing Company is in Michigan. And when asked, what's the ambiance like? Diners mention a cool, fun, and laid back atmosphere with good lighting and music. Some say the noise level is better than most, making it a good place to meet up with friends. In fact, the best thing we can say about the ambiance is that the noise level's good. That place is fucking shutting down next. Uh,
The acoustics in here really help with the drinking.
yep,
Yes.
exactly, exactly. Squatters we talked about. Deep Ellum Brewery is one of the coolest fucking breweries in Dallas. They shut down in the last year. Their whole tap room. They had a sick spot. Cigar City, I've never been to, but you, my friend, have
Mm-hmm.
mentioned that on downhill.
I mean, we went to their tap room this year. I think they're on the rebound. Like they expanded it. It looks really cool.
At one point, they went down.
Oh, at
And
one
then
point, yeah, big time.
Wasatch, I've never been to, also in Salt Lake City. The reason that I bring that up is who fucking cares? It's in Salt Lake City. They're Mormon. So, point of this being is six breweries that at one point in time, I imagine were all pretty good. I mean, I know for a fact Oscar Blues, Deep Ellum, Cigar City were all pretty good. I imagine the other three probably were too. Monster, stop buying fucking breweries. Clearly, you have no idea what you're doing. There's enough brewery companies out there that actually run a brewery. Just stop.
Yeah, it's a really weird thing with them. And really, the two that are most shocking are the ones that are in Salt Lake. Like for a brewery to survive in Utah, it's a whole nother level,
Yeah.
right? And they were able to thrive. Oh my gosh, it's just disappointing.
And I'm sure there's some level with those two of that. It's possible that Monster bought them because they were in a little bit of financial trouble. I don't know all the research on that, but like Deep Ellum, for example, it's been around for forever and it's fucking awesome. They were doing just fine before Monster bought them. Oscar Blues, all of their locations were sick.
Yeah.
Now
Oh
not
yeah.
so. And with fucking Perrin Hall or Squatters, Perrin Hall, their lighting's great and their noise level was probably reasonable.
The acoustics weren't as good though.
The
Just a
acoustics have gone
slight.
downhill slightly.
Yeah, yeah. You got to close that fucker down now.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I like that the beast comes in and fucks up breweries.
All of
So thanks for that. Yeah,
all of it. Yep.
yeah, yeah. Good job, guys. Speaking of questionable business moves, a new documentary came out, I believe either today or yesterday, June 4th or June 3rd. Um, that follows a one Dr. Shaquille O'Neal and a one
Cactus.
yep, and a one not Doctor Allen Iverson, as they look to revive the Reebok brand. Okay, so
I didn't
that's
even know Reebok was still in business.
yeah, nobody did, and that's kind of how it starts, right? The little preview thing on Netflix. It starts off with Shaq, and he's just sitting there like, "Oh yeah, like Reebok, they used to be good now they're really not." And so like, what do we have to do to bring them back? Allen Iverson, he's like my VP. I'm the CEO. It's pretty funny. I'm a doctor, Shaquille O'Neal. And after that, like Shaq's going through what you need to be successful, and he's like, "Well, first off, you need a product that people are going to want to buy that is superior." And they show all these shoes that look like Metal Mario took them off, and then the acid trip like stopped, and Shaq's just like look at him, and you could tell he's got kind of a chubby for at least some of the Metal Mario shoes. And then the next part is what got me and what I wanted to bring this up, and I'm so glad you haven't seen the preview yet, or you would have brought this up. In the official trailer, the next part, he's like, all right, step two, you need an athlete that is going to make people turn heads and go, wow, they're wearing Reeboks. I got to wear Reeboks now. And then they
You
show
fucking Reese.
she's like the second athlete they show.
God.
Angel Reese is apparently that fucking athlete in this
You want to
show.
rebound, never make layups ever. I saw a thing on her the other day. These dudes have a bet going right now. I think they did like a basically like a parlay on fucking DraftKings that if she misses the first shot she takes of every game this season, they win like $400,000 or something like that. They put like $50 down.
Oh,
They've done one for every game. I saw the one for game six. She fucking catches it on the baseline, low angle shot, shoots it, air balls it 5 feet past, and they just go fucking crazy. It was one of the greatest videos I've seen this week of them cheering on her air ball for the sixth straight game.
oh my God. Next year we need to do that same parlay.
Dude, no joke. Throw all the money you got down on that one.
Yeah. And then next year is the year she figures it out, and that would suck. But yeah, so I just want to bring up that Netflix is intentionally deceiving people of what superior athletes look like. Uh, so yeah, that's where we start. There's your
Oh, there's
WNBA
an actual
confidence.
cactus out there. I think the actual cactus has a chance of making a layup first.
Not a free throw, but a layup. Oh, Shactus.
That's what I'm saying.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. So to start off, turns out TBT also hosts the soccer hoops tournament.
Let's go.
TST, not to be confused with testicles. It's also original. It starts today, June 4th. So we're gonna pull up the bracket as we did before, and we're gonna share screen because we're better at um interneting now.
Hell
There we
yeah.
go.
Thanks, Tony.
Yeah. Okay. So hopefully we see.
Hey, let's go. See a 5-0 right there.
Yep. Yep. Okay. So I guess Wrexham wins this round.
I don't know how you score 5 goals 43 minutes into overtime.
Yeah. That's crazy. Okay. So here we go. We got all of these groups. We've got all of these things we can make fun of and dive into.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and do it. Who wins this tournament and why?
All
Or
right.
do we want to go group by group and
Just
then
go group by group, yeah.
okay, pull
It's
back up
group one.
lay script.
Group
Yes.
one, Group A, we've got Liga Foot 7, La Bombonera,
Bombonera.
Mississauga Dolphins,
Yeah,
and
they're not winning.
Alberto Terra Hidalgo, CF, presumably from Cuba. Um, for
It stands
me,
for
in this,
club football.
yeah, but Hidalgo, come on. Um, I've got the Mississauga Dolphins because if there's one thing in this world that I know, Dolphins fucking love football. Plain and simple. Uh, so Group A, you can have your fucking Cuban Hidalgos. I've got the Mississauga Dolphins from presumably Mississauga, Ontario, where football's not incredible, nor is soccer.
A good choice, but a wrong choice. Um, because the true winner in this one is obviously Liga Foot 7. You want to know why? You didn't see the first six renditions coming. You ain't going to see the seventh. That's why.
Can't see it.
Oh, oh. Let's go.
Woo-hoo!
All
All
right.
right.
Group B, who you got?
E. You got Cagliara Calcio, City Soccer FC, Cardinal Legacy, which is Stanford alum, and the mighty Hoosier Army, Indiana University alum. Who you got, bud?
Okay, so obviously this bracket isn't winning. You got two
You
American
think it's
teams
the
in it.
same Hoosier Army that's playing in TBT?
It might be. Same players and
We
everything.
thought we couldn't win one, maybe we'd win the other.
Yeah. So I'm actually gonna go smart with this one, and Cagliari Calcio is gonna win. Why? Because they're the only foreign sounding name on here.
Disagree, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate your thought there, but you're not even fucking close to right.
Mm.
It's obviously City Soccer FC because City
Which
Soccer,
city?
the that's where we're going. It doesn't matter. It's the inner part of one of them. FC stands for fuck cap because they're gonna cap your ass, fool. Don't need none of these Italian fucking touchy fucks out here. We're gonna go ahead probably with like the fucking Shaquille O'Neal, Angel Reese Reeboks on, running around, kicking that fucking
On a
sticky
soccer
football down the
field?
field. Yep,
That's
damn right.
super slick. They're gonna wear basketball Reebok shoes.
Yeah, talk shit again. Get capped. Let's go.
All right, all right. Group C. Oh my god. Uh,
We got some winners in this one.
uh oh,
Nanny FC, Nani, Nani FC. We've got Drip FC. Got that Drip.
mm-hmm.
Club America, undetermined on which one. And then the 610, where the zero is a little ghost guy.
Oh, it's cute. It also looks like it has the Liberty Bell there, so
Correct. Is that? I'm gonna do some quick research here.
on the zip code for Philadelphia.
Yep.
Don't get incurable super gonorrhea.
610 area code is, yeah, southeastern Pennsylvania, including major cities like Allentown, Bethlehem, Reading, and Westchester.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so who you got from this group?
Oh, it is my turn, isn't it? I've got the 610 over Drip FC in a battle, and the reason being that I think they're going to come out there and just literally have their goalie playing in a fucking ghost costume. I think that's why they got the little spooky ghost dude. So I think Drip's gonna just fucking run through Nani and Club America and then get to them and be like, "Oh shit, this feels haunted, yo! I can't play this, dude. I'm kicking in my own goal. Get the fuck out of here." They're gonna win 61-0. It's a 610 because their ghost goalie is just scaring the shit out of Drip FC.
That's a fair assessment, but wrong again.
Ah,
Look, we don't know which Club America it is. I would assume it's the one in Latin America, but it could be
they do have both of
multiple.
the Americas on their logos, so it could be from Alaska for all we know.
It does, yeah. I mean, we're talking.
They have no Hawaii, but they have Alaska.
Yeah, they don't. I guess they don't want Hawaiian players. Um, but yeah, everybody from the continental North and South America is up for grabs here. So, who plays in the continental North and or South America? Messi, winner,
Logic,
winner. Yup,
logic's there.
yup,
He's kind of from both. So,
yup. So
boy,
yeah, Club America, and
these next
this
two groups, we've got some winners. Holy shit! Group D, we've got Boca, Dallas,
mm-hmm.
Newtown Pride FC.
Chicken.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Dueling for Lincoln FC and LCF Academy.
Yes.
Who you got, bud?
Obviously I have dueling for Lincoln
Yup.
FC.
Finally, we agree.
Yep, okay. Um well, my reasoning is pretty simple. Because I assume their mascot is just a handgun. It's going to scare people.
See, I thought it was because they had a trump card for every team we mentioned so far, right? Like City FC, they're not afraid to duel those fools. So win there. And then 610, I mean, you're a ghost, sick. That's how Lincoln became one. Kind of a duel. He just didn't know he was in it. So uh point dueling for Lincoln FC for the win.
Mm-hmm. John
I also
Wilkes Booth is their
can't tell
alternate
what their
use.
logo is. It kind of looks, is that dueling pianos? I think it's two
Yeah,
pianos,
that's dueling pianos.
which kind of puts them down in my book a little bit, but that's okay. Not
But
important because this next group is really what it's all about.
okay, so hold up. Do you think that Abe Lincoln and John Wilkes Booth are dueling at the pianos?
God, I hope so. Just their ghosts are just fucking belting out like the Ghostbusters theme.
Yep. Yep. That's it.
That might be halftime show for the championship game at TST.
Yep. Awesome. All right, Group E, what do we got?
Group E, arguably the best group of all. We've got the Reggae Rovers,
Reggaeton.
Pumas de Alabama,
Alabama.
Pumas de Alabama. We got Say Word FC
Word
and Dark
FC.
Horse NC United, which presumably is by Dark Horse AI software, which is basically a knockoff huddle that's just for soccer. This is my group, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I've got Pumas de Alabama. And the reason why is quite simple. If Alabama, who's that close to Mexico, has one dude that can speak Spanish, all of a sudden we've got Mexican players in the state of Alabama, and that's a fucking game changer. Game changer. Imagine your right back is out of Mobile and also wearing Reeboks like the dude from fucking City Elite. Then you've got fucking Hoshui just dribbling circles around everybody, just talking about, oh no, that's Reebok, no. And then as he runs down the field, just fucking strikes it from 60 yards out while the dude from fucking Reeboks is just chilling there on his fucking cell phone in the middle of the field, trying to order some Uber Eats to the sideline. So then Jose won't be hungry after he goes around fucking scoring 6 goals a game. Pumas de Alabama going to the ship.
Wow, sending them on their way. Um, yeah. Just so we don't pick the same people, I'm gonna go with Say Word FC. Okay, because they're the second
Strong
dumbest.
choice.
They're
Strong
the
choice.
second dumbest. That's the only reason.
Dumber
Um,
than the Reggae Rovers. It's a close battle.
oh yeah. Well, what's gonna happen is in that matchup to determine the Group E champion, you're gonna see Sayward FC come out, during the walkout, and while they're walking out in two lines, they're gonna like the reggae folks are gonna be like doing some beat, and they're just gonna be like, "Say word out at the wrong time to mess up their beat, and that's how they're going to beat them because they're out of sync.
You think to play for Reggae Rovers, you have to have dreadlocks? Like you're not allowed on the team if you don't?
Yeah, and they just have a giant Bob Marley head for each of their players, not just the mascot.
I dig it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next one. You're up first on this one. We've got Pat McAfee actually plays for this team, the Concaffa Soccer Club. We've got the Wrexham Red Dragons. Yep, that Wrexham. AFC Bournemouth. Yep, that AFC Bournemouth. And then Real Atletico that has a palm tree for a logo. Who you got?
Yeah. So in this group, gonna go semi-serious. AFC Bournemouth. I mean, just from that group, and you're playing somebody who's perpetually in either the top or second tier of English soccer. Yeah, AFC Bournemouth. I don't care how much they pay people to go to Wrexham. It's going to be AFC
Yep.
Bournemouth.
Well, while you have a strong case, looking at the score from earlier, if you scroll up, that is not going to happen because Wrexham just beat them by a score of 5-0.
Hey, they're coming back. It might be over. It might be 45 minutes into overtime, but they're coming back.
They got a shot here. So, because of that, as much as I don't want to pick Wrexham here, I think I got to pick Wrexham out of this group because, to your point, when you're beating AFC Bournemouth 5-0, even if it's their like young team, even if it's like their up and coming JV team, it's still an impressive 5-0 victory. Wrexham coming out of that one. All right, Group G, we've got Villarreal FC, West Ham United FC, Premier League team. Uh, 10-15, one word FC, and then Brown Ballers FC.
Racist.
Yep, yep. Uh, as much as I want to go serious and say West Ham, the Premier League team, I'm gonna go Brown Ballers. I think um, I think they're gonna come into the game and be like, bro, we're gonna brown ball you. They're gonna be like, if you beat us, they're gonna be like, what do you mean? Is that like blackballing? They're like, worse. They're like, well, I don't even know if you can do that from soccer, but I don't know if I want to test that or not. Maybe I don't score. And the next thing you know, 69 nothing Brown Ballers.
All right, I'll go serious on this one again. West Ham United.
The Premier League team? No.
How did that happen? Oh no.
Easy.
Yeah, it's
All right.
weird.
Group H, we've got Bumpy Pitch FC. Bumpy Pitch FC. We got Sneaky Fox 97. We've got La Mexicana Express and Soccer Central Saturdays Football. A sleeper for a great group here. Who you got, bud?
Yeah. So this one is pretty fucking obvious. It's La Mexicana Express. See, and the reason it's La Mexicana Express, it's mostly they win because no one else wants to. All right, let's look at this. Bumpy Pitch FC. They're gonna get on some flat turf and be like, "The fuck is this?" I assume that they're German. And so just
Yes. Nothing says German like Bumpy Pitch.
right. Sneaky Fox 97. Guess what? They found the other 96. 97 was not that creative. It wasn't. It really wasn't. And then Soccer Central Saturdays football is like the team that Pat McAfee should be playing for. And it's just a bunch of dad burrows who are just out there like, yeah, we're good. We're in the tournament, baby.
It is pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious that you're wrong. Obviously, the winner of this group is going to be Bumpy Pitch FC, and here's why. They're going to lose their first game and get so pissed off about it, they fuck up the field. Every single one in Wake Med Soccer Park. All, I don't know, 40 of them, give or take. Most of them are turf. Not a big deal. Those turfs are going to be so fucking bumpy going into the next game. It's going to be like they're trying to play Pac-Man out there and everybody else trying to play checkers. So next thing you know, Bumpy Pitch FC goes 2-1 in the group, wins their next two games by 15 each, rolls right on into the semis or the, I guess, elimination rounds, where by then presumably the fields are either switched or they've changed and they get swept in the first round. All right. Next group, we've got hashtag United, Pasha Luxury FC, Tactical Manager SC.
Ooh.
And Tobacco Road FC. Here's why Tactical Manager SC is going to win. because obviously the SC doesn't stand for soccer club, it stands for South Carolina. Next thing you know, Wake Med Soccer Park, there's gonna be fucking snipers in the trees, dudes in ghillie suits just jumping out of the turf. You don't even see them coming. They're gonna get up and kick it and be like, "This ain't even football. Fuck you. I'm gonna put this in the net there, Pepe." The next thing you know, another dude in a ghillie suit jumps out. Woo! Save. Got him. Woo! I know what to do with my hands. Save that damn ball. Got him. Next thing you know, tactical manager South Carolina. Moving on. Yup.
Geely suits one way to go about it. But you missed the very obvious one. Oh my God, he's just there. Um, you missed the very obvious answer to this one. And it's there's no way in hell anybody but hashtag United comes out of this group. And there is one reason, and there is one player who is going to change the trajectory of that whole group for the benefit of hashtag United. And that
Lionel
one,
Lessie.
no, it's actually hashtag Bull Demon.
Wake Med Soccer Park's thermostats aren't safe.
Nope, nope. They're going to get such shitty sleep at night because they do not have air conditioned rooms. And they're going to wake up and be like, fuck, I got to go play. And then Bull Demon's going to be out there like, la, 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 la. Whose thermostat got fucked with today? And that's why hashtag United is going to win and quite possibly might win this whole fucking thing.
I mean, with that logic, it's hard to argue.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't argue with it.
All right. Group J. This is another interesting one. We've got Plymouth Argyle FC,
Mm-hmm.
Freedom United SC, the Drunken Monkeys, and who, you may ask, at some point in this tournament, will the Drunken Monkeys play in group play? None other than Borussia Dortmund, German Champions League franchise. Who you got, bud?
You think the Dortmund players just come out and be like, "What the fuck are we doing here?"
Why
Just
are we even in this stupid fucking country? You lost in Champions League. Is this a joke?
yeah, we're going with Dortmund. 100% Dortmund. I mean, there's going to be blood on the field. It's going to be so bad. That 5-0 score is going to look like fucking child's play in that group.
You know, you're right for two of those games. Freedom United SC's got no fucking chance. You know who, you know why you're wrong? Because the fucking Drunken Monkeys are going to beat them in a fucking beer drinking contest before the game. They're going to beat them in a game of fucking chug pong where you just chug a fucking keg solo. Next thing you know, Dortmund and the Monkeys are going to come out on the field. The only difference is the Monkeys aren't used to playing sober. Dortmund's used to playing kind of sober. It's going to be the sloppiest 1-0 game ever. But that ball is going to accidentally get kicked into somebody's own goal, thinking they're scoring on the other team. You know, goalies don't wear the same color. That fucking drunk ass gonna be like, "Oh, we're not green. I'm gonna kick the ball." Or if he's a German dude for Dortmund and they lose this game, they're like, "No, 9-9," and then just kicks the ball right at his teammate. So Drunken Monkeys taking down Borussia Dortmund. We've got with a K, Quick Goal FC, which sounds useful. Soccer Roof, FC Roja Eagles, and the Raleigh Rebels. This is mine. Lovely. Uh, well, well.
Who wins?
Can I pick none of them?
Well, obviously nobody from this group is going to
It's
win
like
the
the
fucking thing.
child's bracket right here. All right, I'm gonna go Soccer Roof, and the reason why is that I feel like after fucking Bumpy Turf fucks up these fields, Soccer Roof's probably a team full of just roofers. So they probably show up in like their work boots. That's the one other team in this field that might be able to handle these bumpy fucking turfs.
That's a fine assessment there. I'm going with Quick Goal FC because I think they were trying to go for Quickie Mart. And so what they're going to do, they're just going to come out on the field every game and just say the most like raunchy racist jokes ever and make the teams leave the other team. So they're just going to win the group by forfeit.
I like the logic.
Yeah.
All right, and then finally, Group L. Selección Potrero, Certified Lions FC, another perennial Champions League team here, Atletico de Madrid, and Trident FC. Who you got, bud?
100%. There's no doubt in my mind that Certified Lions FC is going to win because
Yep.
if you have a lion on the pitch, the other team doesn't have a fucking chance.
I just thought I agree with you wholeheartedly, not only because they're lions, but if you've taken the time to go out and get somebody to actually certify your lion, like
Mm.
it's a magistrate or something, like that's pretty hardcore level. Who are the dudes that stamp stuff and you have to go get it like stamped?
No. Oh, they're Justice of the Peace, but it's not that name. Oh,
Whatever those things are. If you have one of those coaching your team, presumably, and that's how you certify your lions.
damn it. Notary Public. That's it.
If you have a notary public coaching your team full of lions to make them certified, that's fucking commitment. They've probably trained harder than anybody else at certifying lions. So obviously, certified Lions FC shocking the world, taking down Atletico de Madrid.
Quite literally, too. There's death. Yeah. Okay. So who wins the whole tournament and why?
Scroll back up.
Do you want to see who we picked? That might
Sure,
be
that'll probably be helpful.
that might be easier. Let's see if I can. Okay, we're gonna stop share. Then we're gonna do it again. Script. Okay, you seeing it?
Not yet.
Shit. Share. Seeing it?
Says Stokes, you started screen sharing. There we go. All right.
So yours are first, mine are second.
Lovely. Obviously, the winner of this entire thing, and it's not even fucking close, is Pumas de Alabama. Think about it. A puma would eat a dolphin. Uh, there's a lot of racism there. They're not scared of the inner city. I think I actually picked the 610. I think mine was second on that one. But anyway, the 610, they don't even believe that Philadelphia is a real place because it's outside of Alabama. Dueling for Lincoln, they don't fucking know history there. They have no idea who that guy is. Uh, Wrexham and Brunemouth, as you have it spelled there. Again, it's
Mm-hmm.
not a they don't count. Fuck them. We won the Civil War. Ground Ballers, same argument as City FC. Bumpy pitch. The entire fucking state is bumpy. You just made this better for them. Tactical Manager FC is going to give them the closest game of anybody. Let's be honest here, dude. Those ghillie suits, they've got their own ghillie suits. We're not worried about that shit. They're fucking spotting those ghillie suits from 5 fields away. Drunken Monkeys, again, they can beat them at their own game. Soccer Roof, there's no roofs in Alabama, as you can attest. And
Mm-hmm.
Certified Lines, a notary public has never set foot in the state of Alabama. Pumas de Alabama might win this tournament 112-0 in goals scored versus allowed.
I love it. I love the analysis. Spot on.
Yep.
Um, Although dead wrong. Mostly because the final is, of course, going to be Certified Lions FC, obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
But they're going to be playing hashtag United. All right. We have not scratched the surface of hashtag Bull Demon lore. Okay. Like what Bull Demon, hashtag Bull Demon, is going the way he's gonna fuck with those Lions thermostats is gonna be biblical. And by thermostats, I mean bodies. And by bodies, I mean they're dead.
Sound logic?
How about you stamp this dead lion, Mr. Notary Public?
Sound logic. I can't argue with it.
I think right there we actually have our first candidate for the episode title. Why don't you
Line.
this
Mr.
dead
Notary.
lion? Yeah.
So obviously what you meant to say is going to be tactical FC against Pumas de Alabama in the finals. Yes, I agree with that.
Yep. Except hashtag United's gonna win. Anyways, There is our 100% certified, absolutely true analysis
We're coming
on.
back to the predictions in like a month here. I don't know how long their first round takes. 2 weeks, however long it is. We're coming back to that.
Yeah, and I'm going to be sure to delete the list so we won't remember. Yeah, buddy. Let's go.
Yep.
Okay, we move on now to a segment I actually prepared for this week. I
Ooh, let's go.
spent countless seconds looking for this fucking gem, but it's our Nardowick Poetry Slam. All right, I'm excited for like the first time in a while for it, so I'm ready to go. Let's
I
go. But
lost you. Is it your internet that sucks or mine?
I,
Probably
who knows?
yours. Maybe. I don't know. You're frozen on my end. I don't like it.
You're
Shit,
frozen on.
my internet's
Yep, sure is. Oh boy. Oh boy. Did we lose him?
apparently my internet was unstable, which is shocking to me. I did not expect that. I thought my internet was great.
And that's what happens when you pick against Bull Demon.
Damn
You
it.
coward. Yep.
Oh, doing it.
Yep. Hey, so anyways, Nordic Poetry Slam. Let's let you go first. What you got?
So I have five and I haven't chosen from them yet.
Oh, what the fuck? I found one good one. I'm just like, fuck yeah, I'm coming in hot, baby. And you're over here like, oh, I have a list.
I have five and I think all of them are pretty good. All right, fine. Fuck it. We're gonna go with not that one because it's very repetitive. We're gonna go
Oh,
with
mine is very repetitive. Holy fuck. You are not ready for this.
okay. Okay. We're gonna go with a dude.
Oh boy, you cut out. You cut out.
And the name of this song is Hardest Essay Ever. And it goes, got five screens in your 86 Rivy. Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Do you flip Snow White quick, fast in a jiggy? Jiffy, wiggy, 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 wiggy. I got 21 bullets inside of this clip, and I'm ready to unload this bitch. Papa, you a pussy ass buster. I would beat you up. But I know you gon' run off and snitch. Fuck 12. I'm a certified goon. Beat 'em up with the broom. Sweep 'em up. Do 'em just like a witch. Right on. Up it up with that tool. Push 'em deep in that pool. Used to pulling triggers. I don't flinch. Clack, 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 clack. Smoked his ass in the car. He looked like he in a hot box. My metal never cold. I stay with a hot Glock. Put it in his mouth, and I'm popping it like some pop rocks. Rock out on your block, and I'm turning it into my block. Rah rah. Knock his head off like a drop top. Got his brain looking like applesauce. If I hear you giving info to the popo, pull out the Draco and knock his lips off. Right on. You a pussy ass boy, so you act like a feline. I don't kick the front door. I'm a creep from behind. Got the block hot while we throwing gang signs. I don't know about you, but they know I'm a bang mine. I ain't talking about poo, but they know that I'm shisty. Judge asked me if I'm guilty. I said, bitch, I might be. Southside stepping on them in some Nikes. I'm on their ass. They better get wiping. Like I'm in the back pocket, that booty calling my name. Knocking pictures off the wall. I bet the neighbors know my name. She catching nut like a glove. I ain't leaving no stains. She got that big whop recorded on TikTok and give her some fame. 3 a.m. and we creeping, grooving with my demons. Call her little boat cause she carrying my semen.
Oh, that's awful. Shit.
Itty biddity fliminy jiminy bliminy. I just made up some words and it sounded dope, didn't it? OT, it's too big. I'm like, bitch, I'm about to fit in it. And if that pussy dry, then you know I gotta spit in it. Like a serial killer, you could say that I'd be killing it, cause in the wheelchair jamming me and he feeling it. I'd be counting like a G-Shock, big bank roll, stomp him in the Reebok. Reebok. You know how it go. Up for days with no shower. I'm geeking off of the snow. You thought I was a stripper. I'm pushing up with the pole. Right on. Got more bitches than a girl's dorm. Bullets never in the gun. They stay airborne. Yeah, yeah. There's more of it, but we're just gonna go ahead and leave it right there. I call her Sailor because she carrying my semen. Call her Little Boat. Sorry.
Jesus Christ. I think thanks for that. All right.
I think too. I'm not really sure.
All right. So, like I said, I'm really excited for this one. This one's for you, Big Zo.
Let's go.
This one is from a poet named Lil Peep, and the song title is called Lil Poop Freestyle. And I'm going to do all. I had to read all of this. You're going to hear all of this right the fuck now. All of you, unfortunately. Let's begin. Trash cat. Purr. Oh shit. Purr. Purr. I'm shitting on y'all, Lil Poop. Hey. Dipping the blunt in the goop. Hey.
Hey,
I'm saving up for the coop. Hey. I'm shitting on y'all, Lil Poop. Hey. I'm pulling up with the group. Damn. I make that boy take a poop. Hey. I swear I'm telling the truth when I say I'm shitting on y'all, Lil Poop. Damn. I'm shitting on y'all, Lil Poop. Hey. Dipping the blunt in the goop. Hey. I'm saving up for the coop. Hey. I'm shitting on y'all, Lil Poop. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm pulling up with the group. Damn. I make that boy take a poop. I swear I'm telling the truth when I say I'm shitting on y'all Lil Poop. Hey. And then I put in notes in here that says I have to apologize for the next 15 lines. So I'm going to take a moment to apologize for the next 15 lines of this one. I'm shitting on y'all little poop. Hey, I'm shitting on y'all little poop. Hey, shitting on y'all little poop. I'm shitting on y'all little poop. Hey, I'm shitting on y'all little poop. Ah, I'm shitting on y'all little poop. Hey, I'm shitting on y'all little poop. That's like PFFT. I'm shitting on y'all little poop. Flush. I'm shitting on y'all little poop. Hey, I'm shitting on y'all little poop. I'm shitting on y'all little poop. Hey, I'm shitting on y'all little poop. Wipe. I'm shitting on y'all little poop. Hey, I'm shitting on y'all little poop. Hey, I'm shitting on y'all little poop. Hey, I dipped the blood in the goop. Ah.
Hey.
And then the last line, and this is very important because it brings back the first part. Purr, 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 purr. Ah. And that in its entirety, according to the very sketchy lyric site where I found this song,
Yep.
is
Yep.
Little Pete's
Yep.
Little Poop Freestyle. Trash cat. Purr. We out.
Yep. Love it.
Hey, for once, I got to be excited for this. So,
That was worth it.
it
That
was
was
fun.
worth it.
It was fun. Okay, now we got to get to the real serious shit in our segment or in our show today. Um, we're talking about a very serious team.
Damn right.
If they were in T-ball, the Colorado Rockies made history this week by starting the season 10-50, the worst 60 game start in MLB history.
Damn right.
We're talking back in the 1800s when it was just the National fucking League. Teams were not this bad. So, in honor of the Benner and I actually do have a response from the Benner for this, so we're going to have that. We have decided to write good old Dick Monfort, the owner of the Rockies, emails this week. Here's the prompt. You are writing to Dick for the open position of fixing everything that is Rockies baseball. Vamos. And he's gone. All right. So, I think what we're going to do to start with this is I am going to read Benner's.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, no, my internet's not a big fan of mine right now.
It is not. So we're gonna start off. I'm gonna read the Benners because he texted me. He's like, dude, can I send you one for because like yeah, I really want to. And I asked him any particular voice or actor you want me to emulate when I read it on air, and he said, like you're talking to a 5 year. I think he meant to include old, but didn't. Like you're talking to a 5 year old that just broke your new 75-inch TV. Can't yell at them, but you have to let them know why they're a fucking mistake. So, with that in mind, and I have not opened this email, I have no idea what he's going to say in here. Uh, so, oh my God, it's pretty fucking long. Holy
He has
shit.
a lot to say about the Rockies. I'm glad he's going first. His is going to be a lot more angry than ours are.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I got to, okay, so like father, 5 year old. Okay. Hey, Dicky boy, how's it going? Having fun with your now 12 wins? Awesome. Listen here, you motherfucker. You are a literal shit stain on the idea of baseball in the Mile High City. And we know you'll never sell the team or step down from your role because you don't have the nutsack to do so.
So,
I don't think you would say nutsack to a 5 year old, but it may.
you would if you want them to mature.
So I'm here to tell you, mister, how to fix your team so you are not the bastard child in a sports town that's seen 5 championship teams over the last decade. Number one, just fuck off. That's a good point. It's like right after the 5 year old breaks the TV, standing there crying. The dad comes in, sees it.
Fuck
The
off.
kid is
Yep.
like, just fuck off. You're in the way and have no idea what you're doing. Bring people in from the outside of the organization and stay out of the damn way. Number two,
Not
learn
sure how
how
that gets him the job, but okay.
yeah. Number two, learn how to scout pitchers. Breaking balls don't work at Coors Field, motherfucker. You better start looking for flamethrower arms that have a changeup on the side. By the way, this means building a true analytical department. Ha ha. I know, right? Math is scary for dipshits like you.
Now I see
Imagine,
5-year-old. Yep.
listen here, little Timmy. Math is scary for dipshits like you.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Okay. There's a couple more. For the love of God, stop giving horrendous contracts to players and then playing them out of position. And you're probably thinking I'm referring to Chris Bryant, dot, dot, dot. But Ian Desmond says hi. that's that's pretty good.
Yep.
Um, if you know a player is leaving in free agency, just trade him at the deadline. Probably would have got something for Trevor Story, but you're too much of a bitch to trade a fan favorite. Dicky boy, I can't fix everything because you've royally fucked up this team. But maybe these
Damn my
ideas
fucking internet.
may spark some common sense in that thick head of yours. Have a great day, and I hope you piss on yourself. Sincerely, the Benner. Just another fan whose heart you broke. P.S. Fuck you for trading Nolan. So you were
Yeah.
right. Full
Oh,
anger on display. Um, so I guess we're gonna probably um come back with our own. They're a little funnier. There were parts in there.
that'd be the hope. I'm not as angry at Dick Monfort as he is. I couldn't really give a shit, truthfully. I think it's stupid you don't draft pitchers, but mine's not going to be quite as hardcore.
Yeah. So, okay. So why don't you go ahead and give us yours there, bud?
Okay, hang on, hang on, hang on. Yo, Nicholas! They call
Oh,
me the irritation boy. And just like my hero Ayanla, I'm gonna fix your life with GTL. So here's the deets. First off, your new name's the dumpster fire. G, ground balls. Your fielding's uglier than Snooky after running 1/10 of a mile on a treadmill. That bitch is sweaty, yo.
sweaty, yo.
Ain't nobody gonna smush her orange midget ass, but you gotta get low like that little bitch to feel balls. Ass to the floor. Twerk it, Dickie Mons! T, triple plays. You hit more bad balls than shots taken on dollar beer night at Italian Chili's. Chilianos. Like the irritation after striking out on sixes all night, 3 a.m. comes and you gotta hit singles, son. L, pitching. Dickie Mons, dumpster fire. Your boy's arms are weak. Missing the zone more than Matchbox 20 missed on their last album. But for real, bro, your team's ERA is over 5. Fucking fix that. So, Lil Dicky, here's the deets to fix your Rockies. 1. Rock pile is now a rave. Fist pumper, go. Number 2. Ed Hardy designed jerseys. Number
Oh, now we're
3.
talking.
Stadium lights, then now black lights for when we fist bump in our Ed Hardy jerseys. So DM, slide into my DMs and let's get your boys some fly ass skank hoes with dubs. That was done.
Okay. Hand to God, I was also going to do somebody from New Jersey, and I was going to end it with this is Giuseppe Stromboli. But I thought, no, that's way too on the nose. But yeah, you fucking got that one. Holy shit.
Shit, that irritation was heartfelt.
Dude, both of you guys are letting out some rage. Jeez.
Hey man,
Okay.
that wasn't even rage filled. That was just honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I
That's
guess it
how New
was.
Jersey Italians talk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
this. Yeah.
What was your guy's name?
The irritation.
The irritation.
You think
it's
Dickless is what Dick's short for? I mean, I feel like it has to be, right?
it's also funny because I also started mine with Dear Dickolas. It's like no fucking way. I mean, it's
Glad we agree. All right.
yeah. I changed mine for this. Okay, so mine goes a little bit differently. Doing a voice, doing a voice. My dearest Dick, I'm Daniel. I'm the CEO of Dramatic Pause. Dramatic Pause. Dramatic Pause. That's right. That's right. Burnfield Talent Solutions. Burnfield Talent Solutions, an exciting new 10-year-old startup. We are currently recruiting new team members. And when we identified the Colorado Rockies, boy, howdy, we knew you all would be excellent triple platinum members. What similar baseball teams have experience from joining triple platinum include first bullet, 20,000% increase in overall team OPS. Point number two, $250,000 return on investment per day. Hmm. Point three, one parentheses, one pitching coach, team mentorship, and family picnics. And the last point, so much more. For an initial investment of only a mere $250,000, you too can pitch in to help make the world a rockier place. In fact, we've had many clients help expand the operation and make even greater than their initial investment per day. Here's a
Ooh.
testimonial from Jerry Reinsdorf of the Chicago White Sox. Gotta change my voice again. Hello, fellow humans. I, Jeremiah Reinsdorf, have changed my baseball team's trajectory by investing in my newest partners at Burnfield Talent Solutions. Riveting, I know, and true. Absolutely true. Jerry is just one of many intellectual owners who have joined our ranks. And while we are excited for you two to come and join our big family picnic, we have to let you know that unfortunately you only have 3 hours from the time I sent this for you to join. Yes, 3 hours. Burnfield Talent Solutions isn't just a lifestyle, it's a downline opportunity with the utmost sincerity. Friends Madoff. Don't Google me. There we go. So yeah, if you weren't catching what I was throwing down there, let me make it even simpler and stupider for you. It was a multi-level marketing scheme.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, it's a pyramid scheme. But aren't we always in one of those? I'll tell you who's blasted his way out of it a couple times because it's time for a Giuseppe Stromboli redo of the week.
This bad boy up. Let's go.
Let's go. Um, Unofficially sponsored by Gunslinger Academy presents the Gunslinger QB Challenge. Wait,
This
is
is a
this a
real fucking thing. I'm not making this up.
okay?
I
In
got an
honor,
ad for this the other day.
in honor of the famous remake of popular series of books out of the UK, we honor the pool playing, bag noodle wielding, and absolutely from New Jersey wizard with our Giuseppe Stromboli redo of the week. Unofficially sponsored by Gunslinger Academy presents the Gunslinger QB Challenge. This 3-day event will feature invite only 3rd to 12th grade quarterbacks in the Nova / DC area and will score over 120 different throws from the prospects. The only thing Gunslinger Academy won't do, provide footballs. Quarterbacks must bring their own footballs.
Yep. Yep.
How much does it cost to join this thing?
I don't know. I just sent you the flyer.
Ooh. Ooh. Here we go. I don't know how much it costs, but you can save $200 by registering 5 days ago.
I saw this like 2 weeks ago. I've been saving it for when I need it.
Dude, the guy that they've got quarterback in look, his pads are like 5 times too big for him, and he has an obvious fake mustache.
Oh, we can't win them all.
No, we
It's
can't.
going into year 11 of the event, though, and is invite only. So if you want to get invited, you better send your film in now.
Yeah, or 5 days ago, and you could have saved $200, nerds.
So I guess I can't. Well, but how can I register if I haven't gotten the invite? Oh, they have a past champions link? Hang on. Just went sideways quickly. Past
Mhm.
champions and finalists. Let's see. The 2024 champion was 2028, which is a rising freshman now from no, current freshman now from Brighton, Michigan. It looks like he's 12.
Mm.
Uh we had 6 finalists in the middle school. The champion in Indianapolis was a 27. Why are all the champions fucking young?
There's no actual starting quarterbacks go to this bullshit.
His names on this. Finally got a name. Trevor Galigtley from Edgewood, Texas, won in the Dallas Regional.
Mm.
Oh boy. They don't provide balls, but apparently they get a helmet and they don't actually take a picture. They literally, if you look at the champions, they have the same dude and they just Photoshop in the guy that wins. It's the same dude, the same picture. He's got his arm around him. They just Photoshop him in.
You see, this is another one of the things that we put on here at Burnfield Talent Solutions. Okay.
Won't do. Provide footballs.
No, no, we don't have the budget for that shit. Bring your own
Yep.
hobos and $250,000. All right. So the prompt, sticking with the Denver vibes. We stay in the Mile High City for the story of Dave Stoll and family. After 27 years in their home on the intersection of Monaco Street Parkway and 17th Ave, the Stoll family are considering leaving because a car hit their house. Dot, dot, dot. Dramatic pauses for the fifth time in 16 goddamn months.
A lot of times in 16 months.
Mm-hmm. That's just a little bit over 3 months per car yeeting itself into your domicile.
About 3 months and 5 days per wreck there. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, somebody did math. Ooh, look at you. You
Uh,
have a calculator. Yeah.
that's because I'm Italian. The first Friday of every third month, we're getting hit by a car. You know,
Jesus.
make sure we stay at a nice place like the Howard Johnson every first Friday of the third month.
Well, first Fridays just bring a town together. So Stool essentially said that drivers do not realize that the road veers left while driving at night. Yeah, who's got time to look at that pesky road at night when you're driving? So you are Stool. Your house has been hit for the sixth time, and enough is enough. How do you sell? We're going to use that very loosely here. This death trap.
My first one, if I'm a real estate agent, I'm trying to find an older family who needs to downsize because maybe they're empty nesters now. And I go, yo, I've got a great house for you. And let me tell you something. Not only does the square footage on this house shrink as you need to downsize, it's got some other great features as well. Natural lighting, easy access to the highway, a very open layout, great neighbors who will visit often. There's some assisted yard work also from your neighbors. Great cross ventilation if you open the back door. And if you have kids and don't want to downsize, the bus stop is actually in your living room. So you don't want to let this one go to waste.
It's really
There's some,
convenient.
there's some great options here.
Oh shit. Oh, that's great. So I pulled a U and have two this week. Do you have two as well?
I do. Go ahead. Go with your
Okay.
first. I'm glad that I'm rubbing off.
Okay. So I went very literal for the first part. How do you sell this death trap? Call BlackRock because they bought all of the rest of the fucking houses in the US. Or you could call Burnfield Talent Solutions.
Fun fact about BlackRock, when I worked at Goucher, our big sell to kids is we'll get you in the door with BlackRock. So we have a bunch of guys working there.
That is incredible and explains so much.
I can name at least four guys that went on to work at BlackRock.
Jesus, that's incredible. All right. Yeah, hook me up with them later. Anyways, your second one.
Yeah, my second one's easy. It actually ties into our last segment. This is right down the road from fucking Coors Field. So how do I sell the house? I don't. I just move into Coors Field because let's be honest, we're not fucking playing baseball there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And you could probably get it pretty cheap pretty soon. Um, nice, nice. So my other solution is actually I'm not selling the fucking place whatsoever.
Same way at our second solution. We're really thinking alike this week.
Yeah.
Been through this long, but clearly seeing each other, our brains are just melded now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Going
A lot
Italian,
of ways
not
away
selling
on the
houses,
same page and everything. Lions. Yeah. Um well,
notary publishing stamping certified lions.
mm,
My
stamped.
internet's now your internet, and it's just going fucking crazy and getting unstable.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna sell it, but we are gonna move out. But what we're gonna do to fund all of this is we're gonna rent out the fucking house. All right. And then we're taking out life insurance policies on every single fucking tenant that's in that place. It's going to pay for itself, your next house,
For
and any future investment you might want to have for Burnfield Talent Solutions.
and and when a ghost comes back to haunt it because they got hit by a car, you can turn it into the official training grounds of Team 610.
They're gonna come in there. There's gonna be cars flying everywhere. It's like they'll just be like, at least there's no ATVs. This is better than what we got now. So,
And if nobody dies in these car wrecks, you can turn into the official training grounds of Inner City FC.
so these solutions and probably many more can help you out there, Stoll family. Take it or leave it. But I'm telling you, go with the life insurance policies because that's
No,
gold.
don't leave it.
Yep.
Well, leave the house and take
Yes.
it.
But keep owning it.
Considering moving out of this home of 27 years, but if you want another 27, leave it and take the money. Leave it and take it. Take it and leave it.
Like we're about to take it and leave it. Could call this one another week in the books. A floor of foolishness.
I don't know how you say sports in Italian, but sports.
Where it's always island time. Thank you for joining us. Excuse me. Hope you had as much fun as we did. Stotesy. He's Wrangler. As always, you stay tropical. Clam Gulch, Alaska.